So this is a clutch. Um, sorry, my other half, who usually does this egg cutting, is in hospital, unfortunately, with an infection in her wrist. So this was the first one. Poke its head out, covered in vermiculite now. I can't clean him up real well at the moment. Sorry. It's an axanthic, so this clutch is an axanthic female to a kind of a hypo caramel mix male, jag, hypo caramel jag, head axanthic, proven breeder he is, but the first time using this female. So good start. Don't know if you can see. Let's see if I try it this way. Hard to see the eyes there. Might be a bit jaggy. This one was the first one to poke its head out last night. Unfortunately, I was at hospital, and my other half is still in hospital. So this one, you can see there, there's just the tiniest little bit there that's still. Oh no, that's the thing. So I'm just going to cut this open a bit more. I'll try to do my best. My other half usually does this, and I assist. But she's already. Let's cut another hole. There we go. Oh, don't come all the way out yet. Oh. Oh, well, there we go. This one was a bit keen. No yolk. Hard to see at this point, but I am going to hazard a guess. Might put this old egg over here. Don't know if that's a jag or not. Don't think so, but it's got a lovely pattern. Anyway, that's one down. So, yeah, as I said, first time with this one. We would expect statistically about half of them to be something. Now this looks like a ghost. Not sure if you see that. See the silver eye, and it's also got that caramel look. Let's go with him here this way. Oh. So make sure we're always very careful in egg cutting to see what's going on here. Might be a bit hard in that light. Still a bit of goo in that egg, but definitely ghost, maybe ghost jag. Oh. Now we've bred paradox in this bloodline before, in the ghost jag, and it's had black on him from birth, and I just think I saw a little black stripe on this one somewhere. Not sure if you can see that. I'm going to hit the zoom button. We're just testing out a new system here. You can see he's quite active in that egg there. See the silver eyes. So yeah. Here he is, popping back out again. So that's a good start. Yeah, definitely. I'll show you later on the bit of a comparison of them, where you can see those two that we've just done, and you can definitely see a difference. One looks obviously ghost, one looks maybe axanthic. So let's see if I can set this up. So that's the back. Try to do my best for you. So yeah, see where my other half makes it look so easy. She's pretty good at this stuff. God, I'm a bit of a novice, aren't I? So far we're going alright though. Hard to see. Look at all those bubbles. Oh, there's the head. Silver eye again. Kind of look jag pattern, that one, more than the other. Sorry. Didn't mean to move him away, but yeah. There's 3 from 3 so far with these axanthic style ones. So obviously in this, just get some fresh paper, we will have the usual combinations of a whole heap of things here. Everything from your normal caramels, your normal wild types, all the way up to Ghost Jag and everything in between. So a lot of axanthics, hopefully. Let's go there. Jeez, this guy's keen. See, tiny little cuts. I think that's how cat does it. That looks nice too. That's really nice. It looks like a, well, another silver eye. See the kind of blue tint they get to them, especially around the side of the head. So it could be another jag. Odds are going a bit crazy for us there. 4 from 4. It's, so like I said, there should be roughly half in the normal kind of types. This is a very full egg. Most of them have collapsed in quite a lot. This one, oh, actually, smells alright. This one's going to be gooey. So with these two, we also had a 3-day power outage while these guys were incubating. Luckily I have a small generator and we were able to keep the heat up to them. But it just shows you too, you don't have to be, here's our first caramel, super pedantic, worried about, I mean, coastals and, oh well, or carpet python eggs, pretty tough. I've moved them, or accidentally, when I had to, blackouts and that before. So yeah, that's definitely a caramel. You can see the colours up in there. See his head. Probably maybe a caramel jag, a hyper caramel jag. Very gooey, that one. The other ones were very well done. Yeah, kind of cooked. So yeah, that one was very very fluffy. Put a few more of these down. Sorry about all the noises out the background. It's very busy. That's New Year's. So my poor old other half had to go in the hospital for emergency hand surgery. Of all things, from getting bitten by a rat about a week ago, got infected. So there's another story that I'll put up later. But yeah, she's might need surgery today. So she's actually sitting there killing time waiting. She spent New Year's Eve in the hospital and I come home to seeing heads poking out of 2 clutches of eggs. So this first one, as I said, is axanthics. Like, we've bred this boy before, haven't bred this female yet. This was the first year, I should say. And yeah, so far she's producing some nice ones. This is let's see, another caramel. You can see that's just the veins where you get the blood when you're cutting them. See him in there. Oh, yep, there's his head. Red eyes, so that's a caramel. The father of this lot produces some really nice variety, because where I've got him from, I was told that he had a bit of a mix of some caramel and hypo bloodlines from good stock. I don't know exactly which bloodlines, but he was kind of sold as a hypo caramel mix, a hypo caramel jag. And what we've produced over the years, he's produced probably about 100 babies. We certainly do get a mix of ones that look your stereotypical caramel, and some that are much lighter, the hypo with almost no. Like personally, I think the two of them are different morphs. With caramel, oh well, there's probably a whole heap of different bloodlines, but there we go. That looks like a axanthic jag, I would guess. Definitely silver eyes. That reduced sort of pattern there. Oops, sorry. My first time doing this by myself, trying to get this camera. This is the first time we're doing the camera set up this way, just so we can show what's in the egg a bit better. The last few times we've done it, it's that typical kind of thing where whenever I watch egg cuttings, the part I want to see is what's in the egg, not the ugly mugs cutting it. So you don't need to see me, you want to see what's in this egg. And so that's the reason we're trying it this way. And we've been using our little photo box, camera mounted straight above, but it's just my seat's a bit low, so things we've got to change so I can sit a bit higher and actually see what's happening a bit more. Oh, here we go again. I think that was his head over here. There's your head. You can see hopefully with the light in here, I'll try to move it, the very pale kind of blue colour, that's a ghost. I think a ghost jag maybe. He's upside down in that part, but you can see this part over here. So certainly hitting the odds in this one. The last one we did alright too. In our jungles, the first ones that we hatched this year, we usually breed them and get about 2 jungle jags and about 8 or 10 normals. This time we got 8 jungle jags and 3 normals. So yeah, it's and in our striped clutch we managed to they still haven't even shed yet, but so far it looks like 3 beautiful stripes out of about a dozen eggs. So I'm not sure with them, because that's polygenic, so that's different. But we just want to breed the most striped to the most striped and keep improving that bloodline, and hopefully get something like my old Zobo line super stripes that I used to breed. Bloody hell, we're hitting the odds here. It looks dark, but in real vision that's looks like a ghost. Oh, here's his head. Oh, no, I'm not gonna stuff him around too much, but that's definitely bluey silver. Again, I've got a neighbour that loves using his blower, so that's a lovely noise in the background. He doesn't know I'm doing this though, so can't blame him. I'm going to change some of this out actually. Got a bit much here now. Get rid of some of this old paper, put down some more. There we go. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good with the odds. We don't have a huge collection. Got about half a dozen clutches. Obviously we've been breeding for a long time, but we just like breeding the morphs that I like, and Cat. So that's my other half. She's got a few projects that we're working on that won't be ready, unfortunately, till next year or the year after. But this is the best part of the year, I reckon. It's like a Kinder Surprise. You just don't know what well, you do kind of know what you're going to get, but you just hope that it's the, or the old Hot Wheels. I love me Hot Wheels. It's like finding a treasure hunt or a super treasure hunt. And of course this one is the most normal one so far. That could just be a wild type for the first one out of, I don't even know how many eggs we only got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs left. I think there was 15. So first wild type there out of 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. 9 eggs now. Man, we're going good. You watch the rest of them. I'll jinx myself. The rest of them will be normal or something. But that's alright. They'll be these will be anything that is hets and that too. Like, people got to realise, like, that's the way to go. That's how I started off. You know, like, if you can't afford to go buying, you know, the top shelf animals that you want, give us a buzz, because this year we're going to have heaps of hets, and you can buy them much cheaper, grow them up, breed them, and then you end up with a lovely thing like this, where you get a whole mixed bag of goodies like this. Now that one's got a bit of goop coming out. That is another ghost jag, possibly. Very hard to tell till they come right up. But it's silver-eyed, very usually the axanthics are much cleaner, kind of black and white in the egg. This one where they get this I don't know what you call it, blue steel look. Kind of a bit hard to tell, but anyway, you'll see when they come out. But these are some crazy odds. I'm going to get some more paper because that one was pretty gooey too. Sorry, I got a bit of a stuffy nose, so anyway. The animals don't stop no matter what. They all need feeding and cleaning, and I have to go run around, feed all the rats and mice. Okay. So yes, these are sharp scissors, but we always make sure we have the pointy tip pushing outwards on the egg. You're not going to believe it. There's something else bloody nice in here too. Oh, hang on. Is that? Oh, okay. That might be a normal jag. He almost looks like he's got silver eyes, but we've produced a few like this that are very light, and if you look at it just like that, you think, yeah, that's a axanthic jag. But when you put it side by side, you can see the difference, and the eye colour in particular, I can see a little bit of red in that eye, I think. So even though it's very, let's see if I can show it, but yeah, but you can see how dark he is, especially compared to, sorry, I'm all one-handed here, so anyway, later we'll show a comparison. Oh, look at that lovely pattern on the side with the dots in there. So yeah, sometimes you get some really cool. I remember the first year we bred them, our odds were much lower, and we thought we really cracked an axanthic jag, but it was just a really beautiful light jag. And yeah, then later you learn that, well, the easy way to tell is the colour of the eyes. So even though this thing was beautiful to look at, yeah, when it coloured up, it was just a very nice light kind of hypo caramel. And that's the thing with this one. This male, he's just a cracker. Like, he just produces some because he's got a mix of hypo and caramel. Oh, look, here's another one. I don't know what we've done this year, but I'm feeling very lucky, even though my poor other half is in hospital. So yes, you can see the colour difference there. Let's get that other one out, Hannah. The one that we just did. Let me see if I can do this side by side. See that difference? So yeah, that's probably a ghost jag, a normal one. And I think with our ghost jags, our male, because he's got caramel and hypo, we get a bit of a mix in our ghost jags. Some are crazy silvery light colours. Yeah, and I think it's because he has a combo. He's not just a, I don't know, just one bloodline, if that makes sense. Okay, we only got 2 to go. Okay, that one's poking his head out, so let's see what this guy is. And that looks like it could be another silver eye. Let's get him back in there. Oh, don't come shooting out. No. Back in. Hannah. Oh, I don't want to stuff around with him too much, but that looks like another silver eye, and he's, whoa, doing the bolt. Okay, yep, that guy, sorry, that guy just shot out of the egg like a rocket. And luckily most of he's absorbed most of that egg. He was obviously ready, he had his head poking out already. And he's just shot out, a little bit of cord left on him, but nothing bad. But they all go back in. What I do is put them all back into another container, back into the incubator with a little bit of, where is it? A little bit of this, yeah, on there for them to climb out onto. And then, yeah, obviously dispose of all the eggs once they come out. So, get rotten quite quickly. The smell. All right, this is the last egg. I've lost count. I can't believe the stats, but most of them look axanthic or ghost. And this was from a, like I said, like a, I guess if you want to look at it from just the axanthic point of view, from a het to a colour. So I had an axanthic mother. She's definitely not ghost, the mother. She's just axanthic. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man, sorry guys, but sometimes you gotta brag. We've just been hitting the numbers. Look at this. Probably save the best till last. That's another, man. So that just shows you with stats. Like when we sell all our animals, sorry about my thing again. You just, there's the statistical probability of getting certain colours, and you know, it might be a 1 in 8 chance or 1 in 16 chance. In this case, what we had there should have been roughly half of this clutch would have been axanthic. In the end, we ended up, I don't know what, I'll do an update later, but let's see, I'll show you. So we put them into here. Let me open this back up. There we go. Sorry about the lighting here, but that's the one that shot out, and one more there. Yeah, statistically, we just ended up with a heap more. So this is what we've been decided to do it in. We put the camera up here and aim it down into here. It's a light box, so it gives us a really good view of things. So now I've got to clean up, and I'll do an update later. Thanks.